go right to questions then.
Sounds good.
Why do you think your team struggled offensively in this ball game?
You said why?
Why?
Yeah, I just think Penn State's very good defensively, for one. I thought we played very well defensively, too, to be quite honest with you. They probably feel like they missed some open shots. I thought we had the right people for them taking jump shots. I think we missed some shots, too. I just think both teams played very well defensively. Very physical game, and that they're probably more prepared for that kind of physical game, just being who they are and playing in the Big Ten and the level of competition they play. For us, we're still learning how to do that a little bit. We had a couple players not have, I think, typical nights. Megan struggled a little bit tonight, and that hurt us because she's the kind of player that can make some plays. But I thought both teams played well defensively, played very hard.
Can you talk a little bit about the defense you guys played on Lucas this game specifically?
Yeah, I thought we did a great job. Ashley and Megan might have struggled a little bit offensively, but both of those two, and Tara Heiser, I thought did a great job on her. Just tried to be in kind of a place where we knew she wanted to go to make her go to a different place, I guess is the best way to say it. I think our team played exceptionally hard, and we were smart too as players, I think, out of the court. They were very smart about helping off with the right people. Like I said, trying to get maybe some different people taking jump shots. And then late in the game, they went inside, and that's a big advantage for them. And I think they got some buckets when they needed them inside more than anything. I know Lucas got loose on a three, but that was a transition three. It wasn't one where we were set up. So our half-court defense was very good.
Coach, your thoughts on they finally broke through like that 12-2 run. Your thoughts on just sort of what was key to that?
Well, I just didn't think we were in a very good offensive rhythm in the second half. I think at the beginning of the second half they had a little bit of a push, so now we're playing catch-up the whole way. And then some of their offense came on turnovers again. We had a couple of key turnovers that led to some baskets, and that took the life out of us. And we just didn't score enough points, and I just don't think we're going to win. I don't think we're going to hold Penn State to 49 points. We're going to have to score more than 50 to win. And then we had, I thought, some really good looks that had we made could have helped us a little bit. We also had some possessions that weren't great, but that has a lot to do with playing against a very good defensive team. But I think we had some shots that could have helped out the scoreboard for our favor a little bit too.
You've played against a few other top 25 caliber teams, and particularly Nebraska. How does Penn State stack up against?
The comparison questions. We always get asked these because we play all these teams, and I am a no comparison coach. Both really good teams. Both. The difference is I think Penn State has probably got a much more physical presence to them. Nebraska is going to try and spread you out, a lot more jump shots, and certainly plays physical too. But Penn State has the ability to jam it inside with a lot of different players, and you know, that's the big difference between them and Nebraska. They both play hard. They both have some really good players, kind of All-American candidate players. So I enjoyed playing both teams. I enjoyed the Nebraska game better.
Coach, you guys have decent size yourselves, and you play teams with more height from time to time, but it's not often you get blocked 9 times. What was your thought on why that happened tonight?
Well, I think that length has a lot to do with it. Size is one thing, but very quick off the floor, very athletic. I didn't think we went really strong at times, too. I thought we had some chances to maybe potentially draw some fouls, a little bit stronger finish. I think we were trying to kind of shoot it around them rather than go strong to the rim. But I think that has a lot more to do with their athleticism, quickness, than it has to do with us not playing well.
Just your overall thoughts. You didn't play great. Turnover and shooting percentage were a lot closer to each other than you like, and yet with 10 minutes left, you're within 3 points. What's your just overall takeaway from this?
Well, we need to continue to get better. We talked about that during the game and after. Midway through the second half, this was a one-possession game. We had a 3, I think, at that time to even tie it. I think Ashley's in and out. And I just kind of felt for a while our team thought, you know, that's about what we're supposed to do. And the only way you kind of break through is to win more of these games. I'm not saying that that's easy, but we've played enough of these games where we're not here just for the moral victory, you know. So we played well in a lot of areas, just not well enough to win. Offensively, we didn't get it done. And they're correctable mistakes, which is a good thing, I think.
How tough a matchup was Green for you guys?
I think that type of post player is always a really tough matchup for us. That's the one thing that we'll never, ever be able to have at South Dakota State, is someone that can move like that, strong like that. But I still think we defended her well. I mean, up until this point, they don't run, you know, offense through her a ton, and so we felt like if we could make them do that, that still could be to our favor. Whether I was right or wrong, I guess I don't know, but I thought defensively we did what we wanted to. And we even rebounded well. They averaged almost 18 offensive rebounds a game, I think. For the most part, I thought we were really good on the glass.